Hello, I'm Seerath, and today I'm here to discuss that how can we monitor network requests. So we can keep a track of the requests that are being made from our website and all the resources that are being loaded on our website through the network tab in Chrome Developer Tools. So we will see that how to analyze the request and how to monitor the resources. So first of all, let us go to the developer tools. Let's click inspect here. So developer tools open in front of us and we go to the network tab. So network tab only records the activity from the point on it is open, right? So for it to record all the network logs, we will have to refresh the page and we'll see that all the network requests are being loaded, right? So this is basically a network log open in front of us, and these are displayed in chronological order by default, right? If we see here, we have the total number of requests that were made, 79 requests, and 96.7 KB of data was transferred, and all this summary is given to us, right? Now, if we go in the starting, we see that we have the index.html. So first of all, we have the name, which is index.html. Then we have the status. So 200 means that it was loaded correctly. Then we have a domain. So I have included this. We can include it from here by right clicking on the header and selecting it or not selecting it according to our convenience. Right. Then we have type. What is the type of the resource? Then we have initiator, what initiated the request. Then we have the size, right? And then we have the time that it took. Then we have a waterfall. Basically, it gives us a summary that it started at what time, then the duration, and all these things. So if we see, we have all these requests here, right? And if I want to like sort them, then I can simply click on status and it will be sorted by that, right? And I click on domain, then it will be sorted accordingly. By clicking on waterfall, it is the default sorting, right? So we have status, domain, type, initiator, size, time, and waterfall options available here in front of us. So basically, this is very useful for us if we want to verify that whether the network requests are going through as expected, whether they are performing as expected, how much time are they taking, and what is the size, like what is the load that they are causing on the website, right? So as we discussed, we can add more fields according to our convenience. We added domain, we can add scheme. So it will be added and it's all our preference that what do we want to see in this report right here. So next, we can, if we feel that everything that we want to record is already recorded, like this will be the last thing that was recorded. So we can simply go here and stop the recording, or we can also clear the network log. And once to, reload it, we can just simply reload the page and they will appear again, right? So we can do that. And we can also see that what will be the network log when it is working on a device with a low network connection, right? So if we go here, we'll have an option of like fast 3G, slow 3G. So if I select slow 3G here and I reload it, so it is showing a different time now, right? So we can also see that how is our website gonna behave, right? So we'll just remove that, select no throttling, simply reload, right? So now what else we can do? we can expand a particular request to see it in more detail. Like if we go here, we see that this is the request URL, this is the get method, the status code, the remote address, then we have response headers, we have request headers, then we have a preview. So basically this is a preview of the HTML that we are looking for. Then we have a response that we are getting. Then we have the initiator. Then we have timing. So basically this is the same thing that we viewed in the waterfall, right? And then we have cookies. So headers, preview, response, initiator, and timing. Basically, this helps us to analyze the request in more detail to understand that what is actually happening. So we can come back to our network log. And if I wish to, I can simply select a network log and just block the request URL. If I block it, right? So it will be available at the block requests. And we go back here, you will see it as a blocked request. Yeah, right? We blocked this. But if we just a second, which one was that? So let's say we block this one, right? So it's showing here, right? And we can just remove it from here. Okay, so we also have some options to filter the network requests. Like if I close this, and this is our network log, right? And if we want to view some particular type, like I just want to view index.html, right? Then I can type it and it will be filtered. And I can also apply a negative filter. Like if I write index.html and I say it like this, then everything except index.html will be included here. We also have the option to view a particular kind of file like fetch XHR, JS, CSS, and we can select multiple options by clicking control. So then both JS and CSS files will be available. We can also select all the files, right? This is basically from this filters option here. Then we have, we can also filter it with respect to domain, and we can specify the domain that we are looking for, right? It is giving us some options right here. So we can select from it. Yeah. So this was what network tab is all about. Basically, it helps us to make sure that our requests are going through as we expect and they are showing the behavior that we expect them to. We can click each request and, study the headers and preview, response, initiator, timing, and cookies. We also have the summary right here. So this was all about network tab, and we also have this great documentation given to us where we can learn more about the network activity. Thank you.